Hey guys, it's me Dave. It is 4/22/2021 or 2022. Ugh. Anyway, I'm having a little bit of a better night. It was. I'm sorry for the video last night. It was kind of rough. My mind hasn't been working that well. This stuff really screws up your cognitive thinking. You think about, you're kind of playing what you want to say in your head and all this stuff, and they kind of interfere with that. Even the words you try to say and all this stuff, it all interferes with your thinking and your speech and all this stuff. So if you seem like I'm motivated a little bit, or having a hard time saying words or thinking of the right word to say and all this stuff, I probably am, because I'm being hit, remotely. Anyway, so it's so windy and rainy out there tonight, and today was just crappy. We're in the 30s up here, even during the daytime. It's almost May. We have had no spring up here in northern Minnesota and stuff. But anyway, so I want to talk about targeting. I want to talk about V2K, because I used to have V2K in the beginning. I had it for a year. They were doing skits. I had a different skit for each day of the week. It was all, chatterbox and all that stuff. Multiple people talking and stuff. I think they were live a lot of times in my program, because they were answering me back and stuff. But they do get to a point where it's automated and it's repetitive over and over and over and over again. What is it for? Is it for harassment, for reactions? And I think a little bit of both. They use V2K for. Some people say they could talk you to death. Using V2K. So I want to talk about V2K mind tricks. They've been doing mind tricks on me, you guys. They when they put those voices or sounds or anything in your head, it feels like it can come outside. They can do it from all different directions. They can make it sound like it's coming from outside, coming from a different direction, this direction, in front of you. They can do it and make it sound like it's coming from all different all different locations. When they're doing that. So they've been doing mind tricks, V2K mind tricks on me. Yesterday and today, they were doing, okay, so now I woke up this morning, I had to feed the dogs and all that stuff, and what they're doing is, they're doing it to make it sound like it's coming from outside. They're making it sound like somebody is banging on a pipe. Somebody's banging on a pipe outside. Now, I fell for it the first couple times, and I look outside and there's nobody out there banging on anything. It's got to be V2K. So they're doing that. They're trying to trick me, mind tricks, using V2K. Okay, so another example is we have a foghorn. I'm a couple miles from the lake, the big lake. And we have ships coming in all the time, you guys. Carrying taconite and all this stuff. So what they're doing is they're using a foghorn. They want to make me think the guy down there at the harbor is involved, and they're using a foghorn for the ships. Except the foghorn doesn't exactly sound like this. So I fell for this for a long time. They've been doing this for a number of years, and I kind of fell for it. I'm thinking, what the heck? They got that guy involved in all this stuff. Well, the guy goes crazy on the horn and all this stuff. Well, it's V2K. They want me to think the guy's involved. Well, it's not. He's not. It's V2K. So what they're doing is they can make it come from all different directions. Make it come from, coming from the hillside up there. And all this stuff. Well, we don't have a foghorn up there, and they do all these tricks on you. So they're using a foghorn. They have a soundboard, you guys. They have a soundboard of thousands of sounds they can do. If they don't have the sound, I imagine they could probably record somebody banging and all this stuff and play it on like a looping pattern. You know, they could probably record certain things and play it on a looping pattern to make you think things. You know, and this is gaslighting 101. They're trying to gaslight me, make me look crazy, discredit me. I don't know. There's all kinds of reasons they can do all this stuff. But they're using a foghorn. Even when I take Max to the park, they'll do it in the direction of the lake, and then they'll make it sound like the guy's involved, and he's going crazy on this foghorn. Well, I know that's not happening. You know, it's V2K. You know, but I fell for that one for a while. You know, another thing they do, they kind of amplified my hearing a little bit, and they did this when I was in the treatment center. They amplified my hearing, so when a car goes by, you can almost hear it more. You know, you can almost hear it more. You know, so when cars go by up on the main street up here, it's amplified, and I can hear them going by. So they want to make me think that everyone's involved. Oh my God, they're all gang stalkers and all this stuff, and you know, and what they're doing is they're creating this thing where they want me to think everyone. Oh my gosh, everyone in the city's involved in this. Everyone's involved. Oh, they're all involved. Which is not the case. This is V2K mind tricks. Okay, so, you know, if you hear cars going by all the time, they're not involved. It's just a car going by, you know. So, but they will do these psychological operations on us. It's a psyop, you know, it's a psyop, gaslighting, you know, and what else have they been doing? They'll have, you know, they'll have someone outside shoveling. You know, there's no snow on the ground right now, but they'll make it sound like somebody's shoveling snow and all this stuff, like it's the neighbor and stuff, which, you know, sometimes it's real, sometimes it's not, you know, and they do, you know, it's all mind tricks, and that's what they've been doing the last couple days, really hard, you know. They did a helicopter. Okay, now I have had real helicopters, you guys. I've had real helicopters. I mean, they've have come in front of the house, and they're like right in front of the house, facing the house. You know, I know they're for me. You know, they'll let me know they're for me. Not saying all the time, but they, if they want to make a point, and they will make it, you know, where I know it is for me. You know what I mean? But yesterday they did a helicopter, and I looked outside, you know, I fell for it. I looked outside. There wasn't one plane in the sky or a helicopter in the sky. It was a PSYOP V2K mind trick. So they will do all these things, you guys, and it's a PSYOP, you know, and they're to get reactions, drive us a little crazy. I don't know what the exact purpose of it is, but they will do V2K mind tricks on us. You know, and I think they do that a lot. I hear targets living in an apartment, and they're talking about people upstairs rolling around big, heavy equipment. Well, that could be V2K, you guys, and it could be a PSYOP mind trick. You know, so they will do all these things to trick us. There's a lot of trickery involved in these programs. They will, you know, and they will trick us, and sometimes we fall for it. You know, I've been in the program. You know, really, it's been 10 years. It really started in 2012. I was doing medical transportation, and they were there. I wasn't really getting the weapons noticeably. They did have me kind of gang stalked at work, and that was 2012. I left that job. I was only there 6 months, and I left that job. I didn't know. I knew something was going on, but I didn't know what was going on. So I was out of work for a couple months, and then I got another job, and I was doing overnights at this apartment building, and and they were having people there involved. Believe it or not, this sounds crazy, you guys. Believe it or not, they were doing chemicals up there. I'm talking real CIA chemicals. One smells like a burnt smell. One smells like somebody's farting almost, you know. It's kind of like a, oh, I don't know. They got 4 or 5 different chemicals they use on you. And they were doing that at my work or on the overnights and stuff. And they had all the girls. I was the only guy, and I worked with like 5 or 6 girls that worked on other shifts and stuff. And they were trying to get me to quit, you know. And I did eventually. They were making me oversleep for my shifts, and I did quit. Ended up quitting. You know, I didn't mind that job. It wasn't great money or anything like that, but it was money coming in. And they chased me out of there within 6 months, you know, and that was the last job I had, and that was in 2014. And then 2015 is when they nailed me with the weapons and the my battery's dying. I gotta cut this off. The weapons and the gang stalking in 2015 is when it really started to open up. My battery's dying. My phone's going to shut off. I got to cut this off, you guys. So I hope you guys doing well out there. Thanks for the comments and all that stuff. And I'll talk to you guys later.